What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I am back with a Fortnite video. In today's video, I will be ranking every single leaked item from worst to best. I have done this video or a similar video to this with leaked items before, but I think the best way to do it is rank the skins from worst to best, then move on to the pickaxes, then the back bling, then the gliders, because honestly, if I rank them all, like, how can you compare a skin to a pickaxe? It just doesn't really make sense. So I will tell you what I'm most excited for at the end of this video, but make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, guys, and tell me what you're most excited for. And by the way, I'm recording this today, which is Thursday. There will be a new skin coming out, but I'm going to upload it for Friday. So you guys, you know, there's a skin out, maybe a pickaxe, maybe a couple skins. I don't really know exactly, but who cares? So at my number 6 spot, 4 skins. We'll go over these first, and of course I'll be posting pictures of each of the skins. I think at my number 6 spot for my least favorite, or the one I'm least excited for at this point, because you know, they could look better in game than they do just on a picture. But Shade, not feeling it. I really think this is a very simple skin design, but at the same time, I personally don't like the clothes she's wearing. It kind of looks like just some edgy ass teenage girl with some edgy ass hair with some fucking gloves on. If you wear those gloves in real life, you are the edgiest person. I mean, I've had friends who've worn similar gloves to that, and I just know that they're a serial killer. They're gonna come to my house and fucking stab me in my sleep. This is something I just don't want to partake in. I don't want to use this skin. I don't want the bad voodoo or the bad voodoo. I don't know the fucking words. I don't believe in that shit anyways. But Shade, I'm just not feeling it. It's not the best skin out of these, not even close. Moving on to my number 5 spot, I gave it to the Reef Ranger, and I really don't like this one. We already have Snorkel Ops, who has a similar design. I mean, Snorkel Ops, Reef Ranger, they're both scuba diving skins. I don't think we really needed more of these, to be honest, and I think honestly Snorkel Ops is mid-tier. It's a decent skin, I would say, but it's mid-tier still. I think Reef Ranger is worse than Snorkel Ops, who is mid-tier. So I would put Reef Ranger at a very low tier skin that I'm not excited for. I don't think she looks good. I don't think her hair looks good. I don't think her color design looks good. I really don't like this skin for any reason, kind of like Shade. But let's just move on to my number 4 spot. I'm gonna give it to Archetype. And guys, I know this skin may look cool from the front, but guys, have you seen Skystalker? Have you used Skystalker in game? I think that's a really cool design from the front of him, but once you see the back side of him, it's just a very plain design. He just has a trench coat. I know this guy has a jacket, but it's a pretty similar design to what I would say Skystalker is. They both have coats on. It's gonna be a pretty basic and simple design from the back. I don't really think it's going to be worth it, guys. I mean, this one definitely looks better than the first two we talked about, but I still think it's not going to be even a mid-tier skin. I think it's going to be a low-tier skin. Moving on to my number 3 spot, I gave it to the Suntan Specialist. And if I was a girl, maybe this would be one of my favorite skins, but I'm not. This guy honestly kind of looks like me, but I'm a lot skinnier. But I mean, he kind of has long hair just like I do. Kind of light hair. I guess I don't have blonde hair, but if I had to pick one skin that looks like me, this would probably be the guy, because there's not many guy skins with long hair. So he kind of looks like me, but he looks ugly as hell. I'm not a chick. I don't want to rock this skin. I'm never going to. I can say though, it looks better than the 3 we went over already. It's just, again, I think this is going to be a low tier skin. Again, I'm not even lying, guys. Moving on to my number 2 spot, I gave it to the Wreck Raider, and this is going to be the guy Snorkel Ops, or the guy scuba diver skin, whatever you want to call it. I just think his color scheme is pretty basic. I really don't like skin tight suits in this game, and we're getting a bunch more of them. We already have a bunch: Omen, Carbide, Omega. How many more skin tight suits do we need in this game? I don't like this one even like a little. I like it more than the other ones we've talked about. That's all I can really say about this video. I like some of these skins a little bit more than the ones we've already talked about, but I still don't even think this is a great skin. But for my number 1 spot, I just have to give it to the simple and cleanest one, the Maverick. This is the one I'm most excited about, and that's kind of sad, honestly. I think this is going to be a mid-tier skin, and personally for me, I think all the other ones are low-tier skins. They're going to be like 3 or 4 out of 10. I think Maverick's gonna be like a 5 out of 10. Oh man, this is just the cleanest design. I really don't think any of these skins are good. I think out of all the other leaked skins I've went over, this is the worst batch by far. But that doesn't mean necessarily the pickaxes are gonna be bad or anything else is gonna be bad out of this. But for me, the skins just aren't doing it for me. I wanna see something different. I wanna see something creative. I don't think another like couple clean skins. We already got Moniker and then the girl version of Moniker, which were both clean skins, and then we got 2 more clean skins with Maverick and Shade, and then we have another lifeguard, and then we have a couple other fucking snorkel ops skins, and then we have another one that looks like Sky Stalker. So these, nothing creative out of them. I don't like them. So now we're gonna move on to the pickaxes and rank those. There are 4 different pickaxes. So for me, Caliper is just something I'm not too curious about. I don't really care. I think it's gonna be a decent pickaxe, but I'm just not excited for it. That's all I really have to say about that. Like, it's decent. I think it's gonna look decent in game. I could probably see myself using it, but I feel like we already have a lot of other pickaxes that look very similar to this one, and it just has no color to it. So I have to put it at the number 4 spot. Moving on, we have the Rescue Paddle at our number 3 spot, and this one I think could look really great, or it might just look a little bit ugly. I don't know. I'm still more excited about it than Caliper. I think this one overall could be one I go to a lot, could be one that I use quite often, maybe every now and then, or maybe it's going to be a pickaxe that I never use even after I buy it. I don't know. It could be good, it could be bad. That's just how I'm feeling. But the 2 pickaxes at our number 1 and 2 spot. Okay, at my number 2 spot, the Harpoon Axe. I'm very excited for this one. I really think this is a creative design, and I really like the design of it. Honestly, I love the color yellow in this game, and I think it really stands out. And I think the Harpoon Axe, it has the color yellow, it has a creative design, but it also looks similar enough to a pickaxe where, you know, it's not like the Rescue Paddle. It has a pickaxe design, I guess. It has a pickaxe form, but this one actually looks a lot more like a pickaxe. I could see myself using it as a pickaxe. I like the ones that actually look like pickaxes, to be honest. So Harpoon Axe, definitely a good one. I'm excited for it. Moving on to my number 1 spot though, I gave it to the Clutch Axe, and I really do like this design. I love the gold chain hanging on the pickaxe around it, and it's a hammer design, which honestly the tenderizer is basically a hammer for meat, you know, beating some meat or whatever. This one you can beat your meat with as well, and I love how it has the color yellow and gold on it as well, and it almost looks like there's an 8-ball on the bottom of it. I don't honestly understand why there would be an 8-ball there, but overall I really like the pickaxes from this list. I like the pickaxes except for the Caliper, which I'm not really excited for, but you know, it's just gonna be a nice clean pickaxe, so I'm not too disappointed either. Moving on to the back bling, at my number 7 spot, I gave it to Ballistic, and this is like a mom purse. If my mom was in this game, if my mom was playing this game, she would love this back bling. But for me, I'm not gonna rock it. You know, it's a back bling, not a purse bling. That's the quality of content you're getting from this fucking channel. Moving on to my number 6 spot, I gave it to Paradigm. I really love that name, but the back bling, nothing special, to be honest. You know, I really like the creative designs at first when they were leaked, but who knows, maybe Paradigm will be that kind of simple back bling that I go to just because it's simple, it fits with a lot of skins. I think this one could go pretty well with like the Elite Agent. It has a similar color scheme, but other than that, it's gonna go well with black skins and probably almost every skin, I would say. I just personally don't really care for it. I'm not excited about it. I think there are a bunch of other better back bling. At my number 5 spot, I give it to the Air Tank, and I'm very skeptical about these. The scuba diving tanks, I don't know if they're gonna look good. I think they could look really, really horrible in game. So I'm gonna put them in the middle spot because they could be really good or they could be really bad. I don't think it's gonna be in between. I think it's gonna either be really great or really bad. I do like the color scheme. It does have some other like little icons on it, like a little whale, a little crab. That's pretty cool as well. But let's just move on to my number 4 spot. I gave it to the diving tank, and this one has a shark design on it. I still honestly think this one could look really stupid and be one of my least favorites. But, you know, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for today. I think it could be good. It also could be horrible. What do you guys think? You think these will be good? I don't know. Moving on to my number 3 spot, I gave it to the birthday cake, and I know this one's already out. I think it's honestly a pretty good design. I think if you're using a colorful back bling, or colorful skin rather, I think this one goes really well with it, especially with like the sparkle specialist. Use it with that. I think that's one of the best combos. I love this skin. I love this back bling. That's what I meant. I would definitely suggest going out and grabbing it for yourself. Moving on to my number 2 spot, I gave it to the rescue ring, and I think this one's gonna go really well with any red skin out there. I am excited for it. Nothing else I really have to say. We're gonna see if it's huge or small. That's, I guess, the last thing I'll say about it. Moving on to my number 1 spot, I gave it to the bat attitude, and I am really excited for this one. I don't know why, but I think it's going to be a pretty cool design, something unique and creative that we haven't seen before. I'm excited for it. And then I guess we'll just rank the last 2 gliders because why not? So at my number 2 spot, I gave it to Servo, which there it is. I don't know, what do you really want me to say about this? It could be cool, it could be bad. I just really want to wait and see what the noise is going to be about. And then my number 1 spot, I gave it to Laser Chomp, which, I mean, this is just a meme at this point, but I think this one could be really cool, and I am going to use this a lot. I love it. I love the thought behind it. I love the design of it. I think it's going to be a cool one. So tell me, everyone, what is your favorite skin, your favorite pickaxe, back bling, and what's your favorite glider to come out of this? I know the Laser Chomp is going to be everyone's favorite, but for me, I'm really excited for the pickaxes. I think they're going to be great. Some of the back bling, and then of course the laser chomp I'm very excited for. We'll see if the skins actually are good or if they're not, but right now I don't think they will be. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Drop a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.